Hello, and welcome back to the PowerHab English channel. I'm truly so glad that you've decided to join me today. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself if you're really living your life or just going through the motions day after day? Take a moment right now and really reflect on this. Do your days all blend together, feeling like a never-ending loop? You wake up, get ready, go to work or school, come home, tired, eat something quickly, mindlessly scroll through your phone, then fall asleep, only to wake up and do it all again tomorrow. Are you constantly counting down the hours until the weekend arrives, hoping for a break? Or maybe you keep waiting for the perfect time or right moment to finally chase your dreams or do what truly makes you happy. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know you are definitely not alone. Millions of people feel stuck in this exhausting cycle, caught between surviving and actually living. They get through their days doing what they have to do, but they don't feel truly alive, inspired, or fulfilled. Perhaps you feel this way too, that something important is missing from your life, but you just can't quite put your finger on what it is. There's a quiet sense inside you that tells you life should be more than this routine, but it's hard to break free. This video is made just for you, for anyone who is searching for more than the daily grind. It's for anyone who craves more from life, not just more money or more success or more possessions, but something deeper, more meaning, more personal growth, and more joy. Today we're going to explore a powerful idea, the secret to breaking out of the dull routine and stepping into a life that is vibrant, full of purpose, and truly yours. If you're ready to start living with intention, passion, and excitement every single day, then this video is the first step on that path. By the time we're done, you'll understand exactly what it means to live a purposeful life, why having a clear purpose is so important, and practical ways you can discover your own unique purpose no matter where you are in your journey. Whether you're a student eager to find direction, a professional looking for deeper fulfillment, or just someone longing to feel more alive and connected, this video will help guide you forward. So get comfortable, grab a notebook if you like, and let's take this journey together. A journey from simply existing to truly living with passion and purpose. Are you ready to make that change? Let's get started. Today we're going to dive deeply into a truly transformative and powerful idea, how to stop merely existing day after day, and instead start truly living a life filled with passion, purpose, and meaning. We will explore the real difference between just going through the motions, waking up, working, eating, sleeping, repeating the same routine without much thought, and living fully where every moment is embraced with intention and excitement. You'll discover why so many people fall into the habit of living passively, allowing life to happen to them instead of taking control and shaping their own destiny. More importantly, we'll focus on practical and achievable ways for you to break free from this passive existence and step confidently into a life that feels vibrant, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. And the most exciting part, I'm going to share some simple yet powerful steps and strategies that you can start implementing immediately. Yes, starting right now, that will help you live a life that truly matters to you. But this journey isn't only about personal growth and finding deeper meaning, it's also about learning and improving your English skills at the same time. This unique combination makes your journey not only fulfilling, but also practical and empowering. Yes, that's right. Learning English is a key tool in this journey. It's one of the most effective ways to open up new doors, connect with people from all over the world, and create countless opportunities for your future career, relationships, and personal growth. When you invest in growing your mind and expanding your abilities, you simultaneously expand your future possibilities. The two go hand in hand. This message is meant for anyone who wants to improve their English while also stepping into a better, more purposeful life. Whether you're a student, a professional, or simply someone eager to push yourself beyond your limits, and become the best possible version of yourself, this video is designed specifically for you. If you're ready to challenge your old habits, learn new skills, and truly embrace the fullness of life, then you're in the perfect place. So let's begin this journey together, taking the first steps toward not just existing, but truly living and improving your English along the way. What does it really mean to just exist? You've probably heard people say the phrase just existing before, but have you ever stopped to think about what it truly means in your everyday life? Let's take a moment to explore this idea together in a simple and clear way. To just exist means to live your life, almost like you're on autopilot, going through the motions, without passion, excitement, or any real sense of direction or purpose. It's waking up each morning feeling like you're trapped in a routine that repeats endlessly without change or growth. You might get up, get ready for work or school, do what you have to do out of habit or obligation, come back home, eat something quickly, scroll through your phone or watch TV to escape the boredom, then go to bed. And then, the next day, you do it all again. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, and repeat. It's as if your life is caught in a loop, a cycle that never seems to end or change. Physically, you're there going through the motions, but mentally and emotionally you feel disconnected, numb, or uninspired. There's no spark of excitement inside you, no real anticipation for what tomorrow might bring, no sense of joy or fulfillment in what you're doing. You're simply trying to get through each day without truly living it. Let me share a story to help you understand this better. Imagine a man named Ethan. Ethan wakes up every day at 7:00 a.m., eats breakfast mechanically, then heads off to his job. At work, he does his tasks without much enthusiasm. After a long, tiring day, he comes back home feeling drained. He reaches for his phone and ends up scrolling through social media for an hour, watching random videos that don't really interest him. He eats dinner without much thought, and then goes straight to bed, often feeling frustrated or empty. This same routine repeats itself over and over, day after day. Ethan doesn't feel any excitement about his work or his life. He never tries anything new or different because he believes he doesn't have the time, energy, or ability. When someone asks him how he's doing, he always answers with the same words, same as always. Deep down, Ethan feels stuck. He's trapped in the same place with no clear way out, no hope of change, and no sense of purpose guiding him. This, my friend, is exactly what it means to just exist, to live without truly experiencing life, without passion, without growth, without meaning. But the good news is you don't have to stay there. Recognizing that you're just existing is the first step toward change. There's a whole different way to live a way where every day holds meaning, excitement, and purpose. And that's what we'll talk about next. Now, let's take a moment to think deeply about a student named Emily. Emily is someone who is studying English not because she feels any excitement or passion for the language, but simply because she has to. It's a requirement, a task she must complete, rather than a journey she enjoys. Each day she picks up her English book and mechanically reads a few lines. But she doesn't really understand or absorb what she's reading. The words feel distant and meaningless, and she quickly closes the book, feeling bored and frustrated. There's no enthusiasm, no spark of curiosity or joy. Emily doesn't seek out fun or creative ways to practice English. She avoids speaking with others, doesn't engage in conversation clubs or watch English movies to improve naturally. Instead, her study sessions feel like a chore, repetitive and tiresome. She often tells herself, "I'll enjoy life later once I have more free time, or once things get easier." But that later always seems just beyond reach. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and the feeling of stagnation remains unchanged. This pattern of waiting passively for a better moment to live fully is exactly what it means to just exist. When you live by just existing, life becomes dull and colorless. The joy, the excitement, the sense of purpose slowly drain away, leaving only a hollow routine behind. You might feel a vague sense of waiting, as if something important is missing, but you don't quite know what it is. You hold on to hope that someday, somehow, something will change, and your life will suddenly feel meaningful and joyful again. You tell yourself things like, maybe next week I'll feel better. Maybe next year things will improve. But without concrete action and intention to change your habits or mindset, these hopes remain nothing more than dreams. You end up living your life focused on the future, constantly waiting for the right time, instead of embracing and shaping the present moment where real transformation begins. Another unmistakable sign that you are just existing is when every day feels like a repeat of the day before. You may struggle to remember what you did yesterday because it was so similar to today's routine. Each day blurs into the next, like pages copied endlessly without new content. You have nothing meaningful or exciting to look forward to. The weekends pass without joy or rest, just the same tired cycle. Time outside feels like it's rushing forward, unstoppable. But your own experience of life feels painfully slow, stuck in a loop. Looking back over the past year, you realize there's been no significant change. You are still the same person, stuck in the same place, going through the same motions, without progress or fulfillment. Living this way often brings with it deep feelings of sadness, stress, and even anxiety. You might feel exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally drained as well. Despite getting plenty of sleep, you wake up tired, unfocused, and without energy. You may not fully understand why this happens, but deep inside, it's because your life is missing a crucial element: meaning and purpose. When your life lacks purpose, your energy fades away like a candle in the wind. Your motivation slips through your fingers like sand. Even small daily tasks that once seemed easy or enjoyable become heavy burdens. You start to care less about your own dreams and hopes. You stop imagining a better future or believing change is possible. Instead, you accept life as it is, even if it's far from what you truly want or deserve. You settle for survival instead of thriving. Let me share with you another way to deeply understand what it truly means to be merely existing. Picture a robot. A robot is designed to perform specific tasks. It can follow detailed instructions without hesitation. It moves precisely, works tirelessly, and responds immediately to commands. However, beneath all these actions, the robot lacks one vital quality: it has no emotions. It cannot dream or hope, nor can it grow or evolve beyond its programming. It simply executes what it is told, without any sense of meaning or purpose. When we find ourselves stuck in the state of just existing, we often become very much like that robot. We go through life's motions, mechanically operating on autopilot. We do things not because we want to, but because we feel we have no choice, because it's expected or routine. We repeat the same patterns daily, without pausing to ask, why am I doing this? What does this really mean to me? In this process, we gradually lose our curiosity, that beautiful human spark that drives us to explore, discover, and innovate. We stop seeking out new opportunities or challenging ourselves to grow. And step by step, the vibrant joy of living fades away, replaced by a dull sense of monotony and disconnection. But here's a powerful truth that I want you to hold close to your heart. You were never born to be a robot. You were not put on this earth simply to pay bills, follow endless routines, and watch time slip silently through your fingers. You were created to feel deeply, to love with passion, to laugh with joy, and even to face life's challenges with courage. You were designed to grow continually, to learn eagerly, and to live fully with purpose and meaning. Just existing living without intention or awareness is never enough for you. Life is abundant with opportunities for growth, joy, and fulfillment, but you can only grasp them if you choose to awaken your mind and heart to see them clearly. At this moment, it's important to be honest with yourself. Take some quiet time to reflect and ask yourself these important questions. When I wake up in the morning, do I feel excited or at least curious about the day ahead? Do I have clear goals or dreams that inspire me and give me a sense of direction? Am I spending my time on activities that bring me genuine happiness or fulfillment? Or am I just going through the motions? Do I regularly challenge myself to learn new things, push my boundaries, and become better than I was yesterday? If you find that most of your answers lean toward no, then you may currently be in a phase of just existing. And that's completely okay. The first and most important step toward a more meaningful life is simply becoming aware of where you are right now. Once you gain this awareness, you can begin the journey toward living more intentionally and fully. Remember, transformation doesn't require radical changes overnight. Even the tiniest actions, when taken consistently, can move you from the state of merely existing to truly living with purpose. This could be as simple as committing to learn one new English word every day, going on a mindful walk, where you fully experience the sights and sounds around you, initiating a friendly conversation with someone new, or starting a journal where you pour out your thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. Even small habits like listening to an inspiring podcast or reading a motivational article can light a spark within you. These seemingly small but intentional actions serve as a powerful wake-up call for both your mind and your heart. They remind you that life was never meant to be lived as a mere struggle to survive or a monotonous routine. You deserve so much more than simply getting by day after day. You deserve a life that is rich with meaning, overflowing with joy, and grounded in a clear, compelling purpose. A life that inspires you to jump out of bed with energy, excitement, and a sense of hope. You deserve the opportunity to grow not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. You deserve to explore new possibilities, learn new skills, meet new people, and expand your horizons. Most importantly, you deserve to live a life that fills you with deep pride and satisfaction, knowing that you are creating something valuable and meaningful. So I encourage you to take a courageous and honest look at your life right now. Don't shy away from admitting if you feel like you are merely existing, going through the motions without real engagement or passion. That admission, as difficult as it may feel, is the most crucial first step toward change. Because once you recognize where you are, you gain the power to move toward where you want to be. And here's the beautiful truth. Once you begin to take even the smallest steps toward change, you start truly living. Remember, the power to shift your life from just existing to fully living lies completely in your hands. This power isn't reserved for a lucky few. It is available to you here and now, every day. But what does it mean to truly live beyond merely existing? Living isn't simply about going through the motions, waking up, completing daily tasks, and going to sleep with nothing to show for it. That kind of life, dull and routine, is what we call just existing. To truly live means waking up each day with enthusiasm and curiosity. It means actively seeking growth by learning new things, expanding your mind, and becoming a better version of yourself with every experience. It's about pursuing the things that bring you pride and happiness. It's about taking chances and following your passions, even when it feels uncertain or difficult. To live fully is to engage deeply with each moment, feeling, appreciating, and learning from your experiences. It's about making every day count, not just trying to get through it. When you live fully, you don't wait for some far-off one day or someday to arrive. You take action now. You begin where you are with what you have, and you commit to making progress no matter how small the steps may be. Let me tell you a story to illustrate this. Imagine a young woman named Emily. For as long as she could remember, Emily dreamed of speaking English confidently and fluently. Yet fear kept her frozen fear of making mistakes sounding awkward or being judged by others. One day, Emily made a bold decision. She told herself, "Enough waiting. I'm starting now." From that moment, Emily devoted herself to daily practice. She watched English videos every morning, read simple books to improve her vocabulary, and engaged in conversations with friends online, even when it was challenging. She wasn't perfect. She stumbled over words, made plenty of mistakes, and sometimes felt discouraged. But she persevered. Day by day, her confidence blossomed. Her skills improved. More importantly, she felt proud and alive because she was actively working toward her dreams and allowing herself to grow. Now, let's take a moment to think about Ethan. Ethan was caught in a job that felt meaningless to him. Every day was like a repeated cycle, waking up, going to work, coming home tired and drained, only to do it all again the next day. The routine was suffocating, and Ethan felt as if he were trapped in a life that wasn't truly his. There was no excitement, no passion, just a continuous loop of survival and obligation that dulled his spirit. One weekend, Ethan decided to make a change. He volunteered at a local community center, dedicating just 1 hour to teaching children. At first, he thought it was a minor, almost insignificant gesture, a small drop in the ocean of his overwhelming life. But the moment Ethan stepped into that classroom, something shifted inside him. He felt a surge of joy and fulfillment unlike anything he had experienced in a long time. Watching the children's eager faces, hearing their laughter, and knowing that his time was making a real difference, sparked a new sense of purpose in him. This small act of giving ignited a flame that began to warm his heart and mind. That simple step became the catalyst for a profound transformation. Ethan was no longer just going through the motions of life. He had started living with purpose, a purpose that gave him energy, hope, and a renewed sense of direction. Many people believe that living a meaningful and fulfilled life requires grand achievements, wealth, or fame. But this belief is misleading and can hold you back from discovering joy in everyday moments. You don't need to have it all figured out or to have reached some pinnacle of success to live purposefully. What truly matters is that you engage in activities and make choices that resonate with your heart, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Whether it's lending a helping hand, learning something new every day, taking care of your well-being, or saying yes to opportunities that challenge you, every small step contributes to a life full of meaning and fulfillment. How can you tell if you're truly living and not just existing? Here are some signs to look out for. You actively seek growth, learning new skills, exploring fresh ideas, or expanding your horizons. You offer kindness and support to others, even in the smallest ways, like sharing a smile, a word of encouragement, or your time. You embrace new experiences and challenges, stepping out of your comfort zone to grow as a person. You dedicate time to your dreams and passions, even if it's just a few minutes each day. You feel moments of genuine happiness, peace, and contentment more frequently, even amidst life's ups and downs. Living with purpose is not a destination. It's a journey of continual growth and discovery. The presence of these signs means you're moving closer to a life where you're fully engaged and fulfilled. Ethan's story shows us the power of taking small, intentional steps. His choice to volunteer opened a new path filled with meaning and connection, one that transformed his days from dull routine to inspired living. You too can embark on this journey. Each small decision you make to engage, learn, and give back is a building block toward a richer, more purposeful life. And when you're truly living, you begin to embrace and embody a set of beautiful, empowering principles that transform the way you experience each day. Follow your passion. Make space in your life for the things that ignite your inner fire. Whether it's writing, reading, learning English, helping others, creating art, or simply spending time in nature, prioritize these activities that bring you genuine joy and fulfillment. Passion is not just a feeling. It's the energy that propels you forward and makes every effort worthwhile. It connects you to your true self and fills your days with meaning. Be present. Cultivate the habit of being fully here in this moment. Notice the small details, the warmth of your morning coffee, the gentle breeze on your skin, the sound of birds singing, the smile of a friend, listening deeply when others speak, giving them your full attention, not letting your mind wander to worries or distractions. Life happens now, not in the past or the future, When you live in the present, you open yourself up to peace, joy, and clarity. Live with purpose. Ask yourself regularly, why am I doing this? Does it align with my values and goals? Does it help me grow or contribute to others? When your actions have purpose, even the smallest tasks become meaningful, and every decision moves you closer to your dreams. Purpose is like a compass guiding you through life's uncertainties, helping you stay grounded and motivated. Let's be honest with ourselves, living with passion and purpose requires real courage. It's comfortable and easy to stay inside your safe zone, where nothing challenges you and nothing threatens your routine. But comfort zones can become prisons that keep you stuck, dull your creativity, and dim your spirit. True life, genuine happiness, and meaningful success begin when you choose to step beyond what's familiar and take risks. It's about daring to face your fears, making mistakes, learning from them, and continuously growing. When you persist through difficulties and don't give up, you don't need wealth, fame, or perfection to live fully. What truly matters is that you are awake, present, and engaged in your own life journey. Pay attention to what lights you up inside. What activities make your heart race? What moments leave you feeling energized and alive? Make time for those things. Remember, living is a deliberate choice. Right now, in this moment, you have the power to choose life, a life filled with growth, purpose, and passion. Choose to grow. Choose to learn and evolve. Choose to dream boldly and chase those dreams. Choose to live fully, courageously, and with an open heart. Learn one new thing every single day. This practice might sound simple, even small, but its power is enormous. Learning something new each day keeps your brain active, sharp, and ready to face new challenges. It fuels your curiosity and awakens your creativity. It also gives you a sense of accomplishment and progress, no matter how busy or difficult your life may be. You don't have to master a subject or spend hours studying to benefit. Even tiny bits of knowledge add up over time. It could be learning one new English word, watching a short video lesson, understanding a simple grammar rule, or gaining a fresh insight into how to live a better life. The key is consistency, making learning a daily habit. Learning isn't only for students or young people. It's for anyone who wants to keep growing and improving throughout their entire life. When you keep feeding your mind with new information and skills, you build mental flexibility and resilience that help you adapt to change and seize opportunities. For example, if you're learning English, try dedicating just a few minutes each day to pick up one new word. Maybe today's word is grateful. You can practice using it in sentences and think about things you feel grateful for, which also boosts your happiness. Tomorrow, learn how to use, because correctly in a sentence, helping you express your thoughts more clearly. Each little step you take builds a stronger foundation. It's like planting a tiny seed every day. Over time, with patience and care, these seeds grow into a thriving garden. A garden of knowledge, confidence, and new possibilities that enrich your life. 2. Set small daily goals. In today's busy and often overwhelming world, looking at big long-term goals can sometimes feel intimidating, distant, or even impossible to achieve. That's why focusing on small, manageable daily goals is a much more effective way to make progress. These tiny daily goals serve several important purposes. First, they keep you focused and give your day clear direction. Second, they help you build momentum by creating a sense of accomplishment. Even goals that take just 10 or 15 minutes to complete can make your day feel more productive and satisfying. For example, your goal for today might be, I will speak English for 10 minutes, or I will write one short paragraph in English, or even something as simple as, I will smile at someone and say, thank you. Although these actions seem small, completing them consistently strengthens your confidence and self-belief. You prove to yourself every day that you are capable of progress, no matter how small it may seem. Over time, these small daily wins accumulate, turning into powerful habits that pave the way to bigger achievements. Setting and achieving small goals rewires your mindset to focus on progress, not perfection. 3. Do one scary thing. True growth rarely happens inside your comfort zone. To live fully and authentically, you must be willing to face challenges that make you feel uncomfortable or even a little scared. Taking one brave step outside your comfort zone strengthens your confidence and resilience. When learning English, for instance, a scary step could be recording yourself, speaking and listening back, which can feel awkward at first, but is an invaluable tool for improvement. Or joining a live group conversation online where you practice speaking in real time. Maybe you want to leave a comment in English on a video, but feel shy or worried about making mistakes. Do it anyway. This one courageous act will teach you more than hours of passive study ever could. Courage doesn't mean never feeling fear. It means choosing to move forward despite the fear. Every time you confront something scary and take that step, you grow stronger, more alive, and more confident. Taking these brave steps gradually expands your boundaries, unlocks your true potential, and helps you live a richer, more fulfilling life. 4. Reflect and be grateful. Life moves fast, and sometimes we forget to pause and appreciate how far we've come, or to notice the simple, beautiful things around us. Taking just a few moments each day to stop, reflect, and express gratitude can have a profound impact on your mindset and emotional well-being. Before you go to sleep, ask yourself questions like, what made me smile today? What did I learn? What am I thankful for? Focusing on gratitude helps shift your attention away from stress and negativity, even on difficult days. Maybe it was the warmth of a comforting cup of tea. Maybe a friend reached out to check on you. Or perhaps you understood a new English word, or watched an inspiring video that lifted your spirit. These small moments are important victories, and they truly matter. Gratitude transforms ordinary routine days into meaningful, fulfilling experiences. It's a powerful practice that encourages you to find joy and peace in the present moment, no matter the challenges you face. 5. Choose growth over comfort. Every day you face two options: stay comfortable or choose to grow. Comfort often feels safe and easy, but it can keep you stuck, stagnant, and unfulfilled. Choosing growth means stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing challenges, and committing to learning even when it feels tough or uncomfortable. It's about saying yes to opportunities for improvement and self-development, no matter how small. For example, instead of spending hours mindlessly scrolling through social media, decide to dedicate 15 minutes to practicing your English or learning a new skill. Instead of avoiding difficult conversations, face them with honesty and openness. Instead of doubting yourself, take a chance and try something new. Growth isn't always comfortable or simple, but it's the path to real progress and fulfillment. When you choose growth, you'll feel more alive, more confident, and proud of who you are becoming. Living fully means embracing growth as a lifelong journey, not settling for comfort or routine, but constantly pushing yourself to learn, improve, and thrive. These 5 simple tips might appear easy or basic at first glance, but don't let their simplicity fool you. They hold a remarkable power to transform your life. By committing to practicing even just one of these tips consistently every day, you will begin to notice profound changes, not only in how you think and feel, but also in the quality and direction of your life. Over time, these small, deliberate actions will build momentum, increasing your confidence, boosting your motivation, and filling you with a renewed excitement for the future and all the possibilities it holds. So far, you've learned how to take manageable, meaningful steps toward living a richer, more intentional life. But now comes a deeper and even more important transformation, a fundamental mindset shift. This shift is what separates those who merely exist from those who truly live with passion and purpose. Far too often we fall into the trap of waiting for life to change magically on its own. We find comfort in phrases like, "Maybe one day things will be different," or, "When I have more time, I'll finally chase my dreams." However, the hard truth is that life does not simply change by itself. Waiting passively only delays the progress you crave. The power lies in making a conscious decision to take that very first step forward, no matter how small it may seem. You need to fully believe that your life matters, that your dreams are worthy of pursuit, and that your personal growth is essential. This belief is the heart of a mindset shift, a complete change in how you perceive yourself and your journey. A passive mindset is often clouded by waiting hesitation and self-doubt. It convinces you that you're not ready yet and allows fear and uncertainty to govern your choices. You might catch yourself saying things like, "I can't speak English well enough," or "I'm too shy," or "I have no idea where to begin." These thoughts keep you trapped in inaction and limit your potential. But living purposefully means rewriting that inner story. Instead of, "I can't start," saying, "I'm learning." This subtle change in language can have a profound impact. Saying "I'm learning" invites growth, welcomes mistakes as part of the journey, and encourages continual effort and improvement. Consider someone learning English. A passive mindset tells them, "My English is awful. I'm embarrassed to speak." But a purposeful mindset says, "I'm learning, and every day I will practice a little more." The first person stays silent and misses opportunities. The second person learns from errors, and steadily improves. This shift in perspective is powerful beyond words. Here's another common example. A passive mindset says, "One day I'll start my dream job. One day I'll be happy." But that one day never comes unless you take action today. So make the choice to change your mindset and say, "Today, I will take one small step forward." Maybe it's reading a chapter in a book, writing your goals down, sending an email, signing up for a class, or having a conversation in English with a friend. Whatever your first step is, it matters immensely. Each move you make from someday to today brings your dreams closer to reality. Each time you shift from fear to action, from doubt to belief, you stop just existing and begin truly living. Remember, living with purpose does not require perfection. It demands consistent, honest effort day by day to create meaning in your life. So from this moment onward, whenever you hear yourself say, "I can't," pause and replace it with, "I'm learning." Whenever you catch yourself thinking, "Maybe later," change it to, "Why not now?" These small but significant shifts will transform your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your entire future. This is how you evolve from a passive existence to a life filled with purpose. This is how you stop waiting and start living intentionally and fully. As we conclude this section of your journey, always remember this essential truth. You were not put on this earth merely to survive. You are here to thrive, to grow without limits, and to shine brightly in your own unique way. Every single day presents a fresh opportunity, a brand new chance to take just one small, meaningful step toward the life you've always dreamed of. That incredible journey begins the moment you decide to take action, to stop merely existing, and to start truly living with intention, passion, and purpose. No matter where you are right now in your life, I encourage you to keep moving forward. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving to become the best version of yourself. The world truly needs your unique light, your energy, and your special perspective. You are capable of amazing, incredible things, never doubt that, for even a moment. It's time to break free from the cycle of just going through the motions of simply surviving day by day, and start living a life filled with real meaning, joy, and fulfillment. And remember, above all else, never stop learning. Growth is a lifelong journey that continually opens new doors and possibilities. Now that we've explored how to shift from passive existence to living a life with real purpose, the most important step is action. Action is the true catalyst for transformation. Without action, everything stays exactly the same. So today, I want to hear from you because your personal journey to living fully starts right now at this very moment. Please share in the comments below one meaningful thing you will do today to start living more intentionally and fully. It doesn't have to be a grand or dramatic change. Maybe it's dedicating just 10 minutes to practicing your English writing down a clear and simple goal, or making a conscious choice to be more present and attentive with the people around you. Whatever you decide, take that first brave step forward. Remember, this journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small effort, every tiny step counts and brings you closer to the life you truly want. For example, if your goal is to practice speaking English every day, write in the comments, "Today I will speak in English." Doing this will give you a powerful sense of pride, motivation, and accomplishment. Or perhaps your goal is to try something new that feels a little scary, like joining a conversation group online, posting a comment in English, or signing up for a class you've been curious about. Whatever it is, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, right where you are. If this video has inspired you, helped you take that crucial first step, or simply brought new motivation and hope into your life, I kindly ask for your support. Please like this video, subscribe to PowerHab English, and become part of our growing supportive community, a place where learners and dreamers like you come together to grow, learn, and become the best versions of themselves. By joining PowerHab English, you'll stay connected with a network of motivated people, receiving more helpful tips, encouragement, and motivation to keep reaching your goals and living your best life. Remember, none of us walks this path alone. We're on this journey together every step of the way. Let's continue to lift each other up and create a positive, inspiring space where everyone feels empowered to learn, grow, and improve day by day. This is your time. The moment to start truly living, not just existing, is right now. Take that first step with courage, confidence, and an open heart, and know that I'll be right here cheering you on and walking alongside you. Thank you so much for watching and being part of the PowerHab English family. I'm genuinely excited to see your progress and to connect with you again in the next video. Keep shining, keep growing, and keep moving forward.